Right, some relationship fades over time. I mean, relationship that has been sweet, a relationship that has been filled with peace, joy, and harmony, all of a sudden turn out to be something different, something negative. You'll be wondering what's going on, what has happened. Believe you me, some factors are responsible for this change. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 signs that your partner is no longer committed to you or to the relationship. Stick to the video to the end and it will be worth your time. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. My name is Chris and this is my YouTube channel where I offer relationship tips and advice. If this is what you are looking for, why don't you go ahead and smash the subscribe button and not put the notification bell icon on the side. The essence is that you'll be notified each time I drop a new clip. Now, having said that, let's jump right into the video. 6 signs that your partner, now I'm going to be targeting the ladies out there. 6 signs that your partner is no longer committed to you or to the relationship. It is very important to take note of these. Right, these points are included but not limited to the signs that you will see, but these are the major signs that as soon as you notice all of the signs in your relationship, it shows that your partner is no longer committed either to you or to the relationship. You cannot miss it. First of all is that he no longer give listening here to you or providing a lasting solutions to your problems. Right, this is very vital. To every relationship, communication is very important, is the key. In a relationship where communication is absent, then the relationship is missing a lot because there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot to communicate about. There's a lot to communicate on as well. So in a relationship where your partner no longer wants to listen to you. I mean, this is a partner that has been giving you listening here before. You talk about problems together. He's able to provide solutions to some of them, if not all of them. And all of a sudden, he no longer wants to hear you talk. He doesn't want to listen to you. Anytime you say, darling, can I speak to you about these X, Y, and Z? He's no longer interested. That is the time he wants to do some homework, carry out some duties, and all of those things. He no longer creates that particular time. He has been creating for you for you to share the problem so that you can, discuss together on how to provide the solution to it. If that particular one is absent, then is a sign that he is no longer committed to that relationship or to you. He's been given the time to somebody else, and of course, yeah. So if you notice that particular sign, that's really important that you take that into consideration. I mean, the essence of a relationship is that you are able to communicate, you are able to share problems, you are able to provide solutions for one another in case of problems. So in a situation where that is absent, then you want to think about something different. It's quite important. Some people don't notice it because of the excuse that their partner gives to say, oh, darling, because of this, I won't be able to give this. I won't be able to listen to you. I won't be able to provide this. I mean, some of the problems that he has been able to provide solutions to in the past, he no longer has the capacity. He no longer has the ability to provide the same solution to the same problem. Once you notice all of this, once you notice these particular signs, it shows that the partner is not committed anymore to the relationship or to you. Number 2 is that he's no longer interested in trying new things with you. Maybe adventure, cooking, etc. and all of those things. When you guys take some time off work, you often travel to different places, to see new things for yourself, to the beaches, to the restaurant, to try new cuisines, to do different kinds of things together on holiday. But all of a sudden, that's absent. It's no longer creating time for that kind of a thing to take place. It no longer create time for you both to travel together to different places, to go to the restaurant. I mean, this is a restaurant you've been going before. You've been, enjoying yourselves. You've been traveling point A to point B, from point A to point B. And all of a sudden, that particular time is no longer available for both of you to travel. And you've been wondering what's going on. Maybe he's been traveling with somebody else. You don't know, it shows clearly that because that time is absent, it is a sign that it's no longer committed. I mean, commitment is when you give your attention to something. So if this is divided and is no longer committed to trying new things with you, different kinds of things that you have been, trying before. Maybe you go to the restaurant, you travel, you read new books, you do different kinds of things together, things that you are not aware of before. If he's no longer interested in trying all of that with you, he wants you to do all of those things by yourself, then it shows clearly that he's no longer interested or is no longer committed to the relationship or to you. That's very important that you need to take note of. Number 3 is that he no longer feels comfortable or relaxed around you or with you. Each time he's off work, before now, he stays at home with you. You guys talk together. You guys, do things together. If he's so relaxed, he's always at home with you or with the kids, put it either way. But all of a sudden, each time he's now off work, he prefers to stay outside, to stay with his friends, to go wherever he wants to go, He's not comfortable staying at home. He's always wanting to go out, even if it's 1 hour or 2 or 3, he wants to go out. It's a sign that he's not committed to the relationship anymore or to you. All right. So each time he has off work, maybe he's working Monday to Friday and he's got Saturday, Sunday off. Before, he stays at home with you. You guys discuss, you joke around the house, you do things together in the house. He's so relaxed, he's so comfortable. Sometimes you even tell him to play out and he doesn't want to play out. He's so comfortable around you. He feels so relaxed around you. What that means is that in as much as that is absent, it shows clearly that he's no longer committed to that. He's no longer interested. He's no longer committed to staying at home. He's no longer interested. He's no longer committed to the relationship or to you. That is quite important. A man's heart cannot be divided into two. In a situation where it's divided into two, he can share 60 somewhere and share 40 another place. He can share 70 outside and share 30 with you at home. So the 30 that he shares with you at home is for him to just probably sleep or eat if need be. And the 70% of the time he spends outside with whoever he feels. Is a clear sign that he's no longer committed to you or to the relationship. He complains at every mistake of yours. It's no longer tolerable. Things that he has been overlooking before, things that he overlooks before, that he doesn't complain about before. Maybe your inabilities in the cooking, in bed, your dress mode, he now complains about it. Then that's a sign that he's no longer committed to the relationship or to you. Because you will always provoke him. You always do something that is not worth to get angry over. You just discover that he's angry over it, without, any tangible reason given for him to be annoyed. For instance, this is the same cooking. This is the same way you've been making your jollof rice, and all of a sudden, and he has been eating it with love and passion. All of a sudden, he's no longer interested. He now tells you your jollof rice is not sweet, your meal is not good, you're not good in bed, your dress mode is this, you are this and that, and these are the things he hasn't been complaining about before. So if you develop such habits of complaining on irrelevant things, then that automatically means that he's no longer committed to the relationship. It's no longer committed to you. You can put it either ways. So these are signs that you need to absolutely take note of. And number 5, which is one of the most important signs, is that he's no longer interested in the people around you. Could be your friends, could be family and your relatives. He's no longer, he doesn't want to do anything with them. He doesn't want to hear them speak to him. He doesn't want to listen to them. He doesn't want to see them around. Each time they come around to visit you, he wants to step out because he doesn't want any kind of communication to come between, them. So he tries every avenue to put an end to the relationship between him and the people around you. He doesn't show clear concern as well towards the people around you. These are the people that has been rendering help for in a little way he can, but all of a sudden he decides to withdraw all of that, because he believes that if he's close to the people around you, you can use those people around you to get back at him, and he wouldn't want that. So he want to put an end, he want to lock the channel of the relationship between himself and the people around you. That's very, very important. for no just reason, people will be wondering, what happened to him? Why is he behaving like that? He knows exactly what he's doing. It clearly shows. He doesn't know how to come out to tell you that, you know what, I'm no longer interested in this relationship, or I'm no longer committed to this relationship. He's finding it a bit difficult to come out to the plane and say to you, you know what, lady, I'm no longer interested to you. So it's finding avenue for you to be able to say that yourself. You know, it's going to push you to the extent that you are going to be the one to say, you know what, man, I'm done with this relationship. That is what it's trying to do. So it cuts off all channels linking himself to the people around you, parents, family and friends. You know, it cuts off every relationship. So he doesn't want to do anything with them. That's quite important. You need to really, really take note of that. And number 6, which is the ultimate, is it shows no concern and no care. It doesn't show no concern. It doesn't show no care. I mean, relationship is all about concerns. It's all about care. You care for your partner, you know, whether in need or physically, emotionally, psychologically. You are there to show concern. You are there to show emotions. You are there to show love. You're there to show concerns and love. You know, in a situation whereby your partner no longer cares about you, you know, he no longer cares about what happens to you. It will be so terrible that, because you yourself, you won't really find everything easy in the relationship, because the man that's supposed to show the care and concern, you know, in a way, is no longer there when you are sick. It's not there to look after you. It's not there to check on you. How are you feeling today, darling? He no longer cares about what you've eaten. Have you taken your medicine? Have you eaten? Have you taken breakfast? Have you, you know, and you need to change your shoes. Your face is looking rough. Why don't you get this kind of cream? Why don't you, you know, all those kind of things, all of them put together. If it's no longer there, I mean, this is a man that has been showing this care and concern before now, and all of a sudden it withdraws all of those things. It is a clear indication that it's no longer committed to the relationship or to you. You know, you can put it that way. I keep saying it to the relationship or to you, because it depends on which angle it comes. So, but whatever angle it comes, you would know that it's not, I mean, once it's not committed to the relationship, it's not committed to you. And once it's not committed to you, it's not committed to the relationship. So you can't really miss that. Care and concern is very, very important in every relationship. Your man must show concern. Your man must show care and love at all times. In a situation where this is completely absent, because the care and concern, you know, encompasses everything that I've mentioned so far. So in a situation where that is absent, then the relationship is empty. It's practically empty. A relationship without care and concerns is practically empty, because you can actually begin to draw a kind of a drop-down list under the care and draw another drop-down list under concern. So you will find out that all of the points that we have mentioned so far, you know, can be categorized, you know, in 2 ways, the care and the concern. So in as much as this is no longer present in the relationship, then the relationship is just empty. There is nothing you can do about it. But one thing is very important that you need to take into consideration. You need to take note of all of this. Are you responsible for the cause? Are you responsible for the reason why all of these signs are absent? If you are responsible, first of all, you need to check yourself. Check yourself as a lady. Am I the one responsible for the reason why he no longer feel comfortable around me? Am I the one responsible for the mistakes? Am I the one responsible for the reason why he complains about every mistake or complains at every mistakes? Am I the one responsible for the reason why he complains about my shortcomings now? Am I the one responsible, for the lack of care and concern? So you need to ask yourself, because some ladies out there as well are responsible for the reason why their man turned out to be who they are today. So you need to check yourself. But if you are not the one, then it shows clearly that your man is no longer committed to you or to the relationship. So what do I advise in this case? If relationship is empty, if it no longer contains all of these aforementioned signs, right? It is empty. And what are you doing in an empty relationship? You must have checked yourself, back and forth, and know that you're not responsible for the reasons why all of those things are absent. Okay, so that's quite important, that you need to take all of those things into consideration. And after you've done so, you've checked yourself, and you now discover you're not responsible for the reasons why these points are not present or these signs, exist in your relationship, then the man is no longer committed to you or to the relationship. All right, so that's the point for today. This point includes, but not limited to, the signs that you can actually see in a relationship. We're going to be coming again to talk to you about some other things with regards to relationship and tips. This is what you're looking for again. Why don't you go ahead and smash the subscribe button and open the notification bell icon, where we're coming regularly to give you more tips. And that's me for now. I'll be seeing you again in the next video.